Hi everyone, we're back with another video with Friends. Bella here. Today we're going to look at these phrases from Friends Season 1, Episode 2. If you're interested, please keep watching. If you find the video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss a video with me. Without further ado, let's jump in. When Monica was getting anxious about having her parents over for dinner, everyone else was trying to calm her down and ask her to relax. Then she said, "I just don't want to give them any more ammunition than they already have." Obviously, her parents don't have any ammunition. It's a figure of speech to indicate that Monica's parents already have quite a few things to nag her about. Here's an example how you could use this phrase. Let's say you and your coworker Dwight are not getting along at work, and you're afraid that at some point he might stab you in the back. So when you're about 5 minutes late for work in the morning, your roommate asks, "Why in such a hurry? It's just work." And then you said, "I just don't want to give my coworker Dwight any more ammunition than he already has. I think he might stab me in the back at some point and tell on me." After Ross told Monica his lesbian ex-wife was pregnant, Monica was so stunned. And then Chandler said, "Kinda puts the whole pillow thing in perspective, huh, Mon?" As Monica was so freaked out about having every pillow fluffed like it was life or death. To put something in perspective means to consider something in a broader perspective to give you some clarity. For example, you're considering purchasing a new laptop for your business, but you're uncertain if you should spend that money now. Then your friend might say, "Let's put this purchase in perspective. It is your investment, which will help you grow your business and make more money. So in the long term, it will be worthwhile." After Ross told everyone that his ex-wife was pregnant, Rachel said, "Well now, how do you fit into this whole thing?" And what she meant was what kind of role Ross would be playing in the whole situation. And we can use this sentence like this. Let's say you're attending an event organized by your company and you run into somebody you've never met before. To start a conversation, you could say, "Now how do you fit into this whole thing?" By saying that, you intend to find out what kind of role he plays in the event and perhaps to make a friend. When Monica had her parents over, they kept giving her a hard time about almost everything. So then Monica went to Ross and told him that he should tell their parents about the baby. And she said, "Because I think it might take some of the heat off me." By that she meant it will draw some of her parents' attention from her to Ross so that they wouldn't be on her all the time. Let's say you're being blamed for a mistake in a report. Then your coworker David came forward and said that he had something to do with the mistake as well, and he was willing to tell your supervisor about it. Then you would say, "Oh, that's so great. Now that will take some of the heat off me." You mean you would not then need to take all the blame. When others found out that Phoebe had a twin sister, they asked her what she was like, and then Phoebe said, "She's this high-powered, driven career type." And then she said she was a waitress, so obviously it's supposed to be a joke. But when we say somebody is a blah blah type, we mean that he or she is that type of person. This reminds me of a line from the movie Twilight when Bella was talking to some of her high school friends. She said, "I'm really kind of the more suffer in silence type." She meant that she would prefer to keep to herself when she feels down. When Ross was in the hospital with his ex-wife Caro and her partner Susan, Ross was arguing with Susan about the name for the baby. And then he said, "Well, things change. Roll with the punches." Meaning that it should be expected that things change and that we should move forward despite it. Let's say you made this huge plan about going to the mall with your friends, and then it rained. So all the activities needed to be moved indoors. While you were pretty upset about the whole thing, one of your friends said, "Oh, come on, things change, roll with the punches. We're still going to have a lot of fun." By saying that, your friend is trying to remind you to not dwell upon the unexpected and instead move on. Alright, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. If you find it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, take care.